In today's video, you are going to be learning how to get rid of pain, how to get rid of whatever is causing you pain. So if you're interested in learning how to get rid of the pain in your heart, stay tuned because this video is for you. But before we get right into it, let me quickly introduce this channel to you. In this channel, I answer questions pertaining to life in a very special way. I do this every Friday and Saturday. So the special way in which I answer questions pertaining to life is telling you a story. I tell you a story to answer any form of question. And I do this because I believe it's a good way to answer questions because you will be able to relate and understand it easily. So I do this every weekend. So this very story I'm about to tell today, I started the story yesterday. The link to the first part of the story is in the description, so you can know how to click it and go watch the first part of the story. You will definitely find it interesting. And feel free to also ask me your questions in the comment section. And if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Now, you wouldn't want to miss out on the interesting content I'll be posting here every weekend. So do it now, don't postpone it, and let's get this video started. So let me continue the story from where I stopped yesterday. Remember, Nkechi went to the church to pray and cry. And while she was praying and crying, at some point she felt like shouting. I really don't know how shouting helps to relieve pain, but I think it does. We not take it away, okay? So she shouted, and her voice very good. And when she was about to shout for the second time, a voice came behind her. She turned back to see who it was, and suddenly the lights went off. At that point, fear gripped her heart. She quickly struggled to bring out her phone from her bag, but when she turned back for the second time to see who it was with the lights of her phone, she didn't see anybody. At that moment, she freezed for some seconds. But then she smiled as she thought to herself, this is the presence of the Lord. So, just like when you're in your room and you're praying, your eyes is shut, and all of a sudden you just hear this creepy sound in your room and you open your eyes, you have to just keep. That was Nkechi's situation at the moment. But once you remember this is the presence of the Lord, that fear will just evaporate. That was exactly what happened to her. So she turned back to the altar, she continued praying, and when she was done, she started singing and praising the Lord. Songs like, glory be to the Lord, hallelujah. You know, she was so happy singing those kind of songs and dancing. That was her activity for the night. She later slept off, and the next morning she went home. When she got home, she saw that breakfast was already served on the dining table. She was very scared. Now, you should know why she was scared. It's because before then, she has been suffering from her husband's abuse, insults, because she could not give birth. Was having difficulty in taking in. Alright, so several thoughts was going through her mind. At that moment, she saw that food on the dining. She was thinking, did my husband bring in another lady to the house? Her husband had been threatening her before then, you know. And she was thinking, did my husband's mother come to the house? That would make her life miserable, her mother-in-law, when she has not been able to give birth for her son. So while these thoughts were going through her mind, she just heard her husband called, baby, are you back? So I was wondering if her husband was referring to her because it's been ages her husband called her baby. It has always been Nkechi, Nkechi, Nkechi. So she just stood there, she could not answer. So her husband came downstairs and up there and said, baby, I prepared breakfast for you. Nkechi's eyes widened in shock. She did not understand her husband prepared breakfast for her. She was just looking at her husband. Then her husband went down on his knees and said to her, baby, I'm very sorry about the way I've been treating you in the past few months. I shouldn't do that to you. I shouldn't make life miserable for you. It's our problem. Our childlessness should not be your problem. It's our problem. So we should join hands together in love and faith and pray that God intervene in our situation. Nkechi started crying, like tears of joy. After a few seconds of both of them talking, they hugged each other and went to the dining. After then, things really changed for Nkechi. and her husband. The love they had for each other was beginning to be restored, and it was coming back to what it used to be. One day, Nkechi decided to call her mom and give her mom the breakdown of the good things that have been happening in her family. Her mom was really surprised, not just because of Nkechi's testimony, but Nkechi's elder sister also called a few days ago to tell her about the good things that has been happening in the family. Despite not having a child, the husband's attitude towards them was beginning to change for good again. So when Nkechi heard this from her mom, she was also very surprised. She then said to her mom, "Wow, this is good news. Indeed, our pain is being broken. Since I quit being angry, bitter, crying every day, and give myself to joy and peace, things have really been changing. I also spoke to my sister about it, and I believe they must have quit being angry, bitter, and give themselves to joy and peace as well. Wow, this is good news." So she said to her mom, "I'll talk to you later. Let me go and rejoice with my two elder sisters." So she ended the call, and that is the end of my story. So you see, if you want to get rid of the pain you're facing at the moment, then you must put on the garment of joy and peace. It doesn't matter the kind of pain you are going through. Quit being angry, quit being bitter, quit crying every time. It will not help. Like, it will not help. Just put on the garment of joy and peace, and the pain may not go off immediately, but trust me, believe me on this, the pain will definitely go off. Surprisingly, the scriptures also says it in Isaiah 55 verse 12. "They shall go out with joy, and they shall be led out with peace. The mountain and the hills shall break forth into singing before you, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands." So you see, even the Bible encourages us to put on the garment of joy and peace. It's a sure way of breaking pain. It's a sure way of taking anything that's causing pain in our lives out. Okay? So quit complaining, quit the anger, quit crying every day. Try and stop crying. Instead, rejoice, be happy, sing, dance, and you will see that whatever is causing you pain is being taken care of. Just a matter of time. So that's the end of today's video. See you next week for another amazing story. Feel free to ask me your questions in the comment section. Give the story a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.